Hi, I want to talk about flying your drone, especially in places like woods or an open park like you see here before you. In this case, the trees aren't packly dense as most forests, and this offers some opportunities to fly your drone. For most beginners, it's best if you slow your drone down to at least tripod mode or cinematic mode, but be aware that cinematic mode, the braking isn't as good as certain other modes. And because of this, I always keep my drone at a lower speed, especially if I'm flying in between trees and so forth. It's best if you are aware of your surroundings also, if you can find a certain tree that you can recognise in your flights. And don't be afraid to just go back and forth with your drone, because ultimately you will easily get lost in between the forests, and if your camera view is obscured by trees that you don't recognise. If you look into your round instrument panel, it actually has a home point and a pointer for the aircraft. If you point your aircraft towards the centre of the round instrument panel, you can find home, and from there on you can direct your aircraft above the trees towards home. And if you point your camera directly down, as you can see in this video, you should be able to find a clearing to go directly down. Don't go into a diagonal descent pattern, but rather go above the landing pad and descend slowly, as you see here. This way you don't crash into any trees or any bushes. Ultimately, it's best if the pilot could actually see behind the drone that he's flying and slowly fly around objects from the point of view of behind the drone. Speed is usually the key to successful flying in between trees and branches, as the slower you go, the more control and the more time that you can brake. If you fly much faster than you can handle, then it's likely that the braking and all the other obstacles can be underestimated. I hope this video helps with your flying session and helps avoiding collisions between the branches or objects in your path. And please follow the Live Drone broadcast channel for any more hints and tips, or go to www.patreon.com/mydogisdead. And I'll see you again.